I live in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Nebraska. My cousins are farmers in Nebraska. In addition to farming, they've been working very hard to stop the Trans-Canada Tar Sands Pipeline because it is such a threat to the land and water of America's heartland. My cousin sent me a yard sign. Stop the Trans-Canada Tar Sands Pipeline. And since we don't have many yards in Brooklyn, I put it in the window of my brownstone. And then I thought, if I carried the sign to work, probably more people would see it in a single day than all the Nebraskans have in a year. Here in New York, you don't hear a lot of talk about the pipeline. At the very least, by carrying the sign to work, more people would be reminded that there is this very important issue. It's a pain carrying this sign on the subway. As most New Yorkers on the subway, I like to remain anonymous, just to be left alone to read or listen to music. I get a lot of work done on the subway, or at least get most of the Times read. I think I'm the last person alive to read the print edition on the subway. The sign definitely gets in the way of this. New Yorkers are very cool. They have eyes in the back of their heads. I know they see the sign, but they don't show it. They register what it says, process it a bit, and then move on. The main problem with the pipeline is that once it's done, it can't be undone. And it's running over one of our most precious water sources, the Ogallala Aquifer. With the development of alternative energy sources, it won't be long until we are energy independent. So why put at risk one of our natural resources? In the end, we don't have to worry about this pipeline full of tar sands oil going forward. The president isn't going to approve this. Not only does this put the heart of our country at risk, but it encourages the use of carbon fuels. And he has always been against that. Remember, in his inaugural address, he said that failure would betray our children and future generations. He won't do that. He's an honorable man, and in his heart of hearts, he knows that he is the only one that can keep us from future disasters. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy for him to tell Canada that they can't run their pipeline through our country. It's going to be hard. So it would be nice if New Yorkers, and everybody else who loves and supports him, lets him know that we have his back, stand with him when he makes the tough decisions.